Hello and welcome. This is MajorFilmEvents.com. My name is Q, and we are here at a lovely event with Carlita Hodges. The name of the book is called Carlita's Way, and it's going to be a fantastic book reading that's going to take place here. Also, she has a new foundation that she's working on, Purple Bottoms Foundation, and there's so much good stuff to hear. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more. I am here with the lovely Carlita Hodges. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Q?
I'm doing fantastic. You have a brand new book out as a brand new author coming to us. So tell us the name of the book and how this all came about for you.
Okay, the book is called Carlita's Way, Out of the Dark into the Light, My Journey. And the book came about because I'm actually a former basketball wife, and I'd gone through so much. And for 20 years, I was deemed the craziest sports wife in the world.
You look crazy to me.
Looks are deceiving. But yeah, I was embarrassed. A friend of mine gave me a phone call, and with that being said, he saw something on the internet, and I saw it. I was like, oh my God, and it hurt my feelings. And for 20 years, I never was able to tell my story because the story wasn't like the newspaper had written. And so I went to my sons. I have two sons, Jabril and Jamal Hodges, and I asked them if it was okay that I tell my side of the story for a change, and that's how the book came about.
So we're out here at this wonderful place called Cultural Interiors, and you're having a book signing. How do you feel about this? I mean, we got a lot of people in here. It's a lovely event. We got wine and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm excited. I think that my story should be told. I think that people would, want to hear and want to know why and what happened. And with that being said, being that I was mentally abused, I've started a foundation based on my book, and it's called the Purple Bottom Foundation.
Tell us more about the Purple Bottom Foundation.
Well, it's for domestic violence, and it was founded this year, 2016, yeah. And we're doing things. We did our first champagne brunch 3 weeks ago, and right now we're just getting off the ground and making things work. And what I want to do is bring awareness to domestic violence because it's such a hush-hush secret, And what I'd like to do is teach women and men about the red flags. You don't have to say we stay too long. That's the problem. We stay too long in those situations. I stayed because I wanted a family. It was important that my children have a father around, and that's why I stayed.
There is correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a part in the book where you talk about going to jail. And tell us a little bit about that. I don't want to give all the juicy parts away in the book because you got to get the book and you got to check it out, but just a little bit.
Well, the book actually goes, you go up and down, okay. And so, yes, I did go to jail, for those of you. And it was an overnight stay. I was arrested. You have to get the book to find out.
Right.
But I was arrested, and it was the most terrifying time of that whole situation, other than the fact that I'd lost my children in the process. Yeah.
For a lot of young women that might be out there now who are watching this and listening to this, what would you like for them to get out of this, especially when it comes to the book? What would you like to say to them?
Well, I'd like them to read the book with an open mind, okay? Because in my story, it was my first book again, and even when I read it, I still cry. And it pulls you in, and you almost feel like you're there. And so what I'd like to say is pay attention to the signs. In the dating stages, had I paid attention, I don't know that I would have married him. And another thing is, everybody has a story. And tell somebody. Go find some help, because there is help out there.
We saw you doing a bit of a sound check earlier, and you reading some excerpts from the book. Sounds like it's going to be very powerful, the way that you speak and then you tell the story. It sounds like it's really going to be some very powerful stuff. I'm excited to hear.
Well, I like to think it is, being that I did write it, okay? But yeah, it takes you, it's not just about the ups and downs, because my ex-husband was a professional basketball player, okay? And it gives you the ups and downs and downs and ups. And it's definitely uplifting. But it's a dark side to the book. And what I do is I'm extremely transparent,
Okay.
because I have no secrets and nothing to hide.
Nothing to hide.
Nothing. I talk about my affair that I had as well, because I was so tired of him cheating on me. So I thought what's good for you was good for me too. So I did have an affair with R. Kelly. And so you want to read this book.
Yeah, you definitely want to read this book, most definitely. Is there a website or something like that where individuals who are interested, followers, fans, can keep up with your movements and what's going to be happening next with you?
Absolutely. It's www.carlita-hodges.com, and that's www.carlita-hodges.com.
Carlita Hodges, we thank you so much for taking this time out to do this interview with us. We really appreciate it. Continued success on the book. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Q.
Standing next to me right now is Gail. She is the owner of Cultural Interiors. Gail, how are you?
I am fine, thank you.
So good to have you here with us. How did this whole store get started for you?
Several years ago, I was interested in putting a store together because I felt that a lot of times when people are out in the world and they want to enjoy other people's cultures, there's no really place to kind of understand the culture. So I came up with this idea of coming up with cultural interiors. And so, fortunately, I've been lucky enough to put it together, and here we are.
And here we are. You've got some wonderful things in here. I mean, you got so many. It's so diverse in here, and that's one of the things that I like about the store. Was diversity something that was very important in opening the store?
Yes, it was very important because I believe that by understanding other people's culture, it makes us a better person.
Absolutely. So today we're all here. We have a very special event. We have a book signing. How are you feeling about this whole thing with Carlita Hodges and the book?
Stressed, but I love it, and I love her book, and I think it's very, very interesting, and you should buy it.
Absolutely. Will the book be on sale here as well?
Yes, it will be.
Okay, fantastic. When people come into Cultural Interiors, what kind of experience will they have when they come here?
Well, we bring in pieces from Latin America, from Asia, from Africa, from Mexico, and we also bring in pieces from around the United States. We have artists who are local artists and also international artists. We bring in tea, we do organic tea, we have teapots to go with the tea. So, and we also have dolls. We have handmade dolls from different artists from around the world, and so you get sort of a mixture of all these different cultures and also all these different artists. So that's what I want people to experience when they come to my store.
Well, Gail, thank you so much for joining us here. We really appreciate it. And I know you're very busy. I'm going to let you get back to doing what you do best.
Thank you very much.
All right, we are here at Cultural Interiors, and we got a wonderful book signing that's about to happen. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for joining us right here at MajorFilmEvents.com. And we just had a great time, so please make sure that you stay tuned. We have more exclusive interviews, more red carpet things that are coming your way, so keep it locked right here. Stay tuned. My name is Q. We'll be right back with more. We'll see you soon.